gentlemen, Mrs. Dolly Levi, born Gallagher. Social introductions, ladies and gentlemen of excellent family, introduced under the most respectable conditions, in an atmosphere of wealth and refinement. Object? Matrimony. Unfortunately, I won't be able to offer my usual lighting services today, as I have a previous appointment in Yonkers, New York, arranging the second marriage of a Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the well-known $500,000. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to say, that means he's got at least $60,000 cash. But I'll do my best to see that you are carried across someone's threshold before the week is out. Now, might I mention I'm also available for financial consultation, lessons in the guitar and mandolin, short-distance hauling, and varicose veins reduced.
Call on Dolly. She's the one that sisters recommend to sing the kind of man your sister wasn't just smashed them up. Don't forget to bring your lady and she'll match them up. Call on Dolly.
Mrs. Levi!
Mr. Kemper, the artist. You know, I'm somewhat of an artist myself. I do those silhouette things with scissors and black paper. Here's one of Ada Rehab looking the other way. I do them like that because I'm no good at noses.
Mrs. Levi, the train for Yonkers leaves in 5 minutes, and if we don't get there...
Oh, but we will, Mr. Kemper. And not only will Horace Vandergelder give you permission to marry his niece Ermengarde, but he will also dance at your wedding. And not alone either, because I happen to be in the process of finding him a suitable second wife himself. What he really wants is someone to clean house. And as my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to say, marriage is a bribe to make a housekeeper think she's a householder.
I know all about that, Miss Levi. Half New York's talking about how he's going to propose to Miss Irene Malloy this very afternoon.
Which is why I'm headed to Yonkers this morning, and why I can take on your case as well, knock off 4 lovebirds with 1 stone or whatever I'll throw, all seeing. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? I have nothing to pay my train fare with, only large bills, 5s and 7s.
I have some change here somewhere. I only hope this isn't the wild goose chase.
And speaking of poultry, I'm also available for fresh Jersey eggs, surgical corsets reboned, pierced ears, and ears pierced replugged.
Watson, she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your lady nuts and she'll mash him up. Call on Dolly.
Tell me, Miss Levi, what's in all this for you?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture and daffodils and lives. When a man with a timid tongue meets a girl with a different air, why should the tortured creatures beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature only needs a little push? So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there. Girl over 6'3" loves a man who comes up to her ears. Surely it's obvious she'll never be seduced till some kind soul condescends to give her beau a little boost. So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there. Always been a woman who arranges things. It's my duty to assist the Lord above. I have always been a woman who arranges things like luncheon parties, poker games, and love. My aplomb for cosmetic art turned a frump to a trump lady fair. She had a countenance a little bit like Scrooge, but oh, today you would swear the Lord himself applied the rouge when I put my hand in here. I put my hand in here. I twist a little, stir a little, him a little, her a little, shape a little, mold. Some young chap gets sold a little when I use my fist a little. Some young bride gets kissed a little. Pressure with the thumbs. Matrimony comes when I put my hand in here.
Mrs. Levi!
Oh, I know, Mr. Kemper. The train for Yonkers is about to leave. Now, why don't you go buy our tickets, get a window seat, order lunch, and I'll meet you on board. Ephraim Levi, I'm getting married again. I'm gonna marry Horace Vandergelder for his money and send it circulating out into the community like rainwater the way you taught me. And I want a sign from you sometime today that you approve. It won't be a marriage in the sense that we had one, but I shall certainly try to make him happy. And I'm tired, Ephraim. Tired of living from hand to mouth. So I want that sign.
Mrs. Levi!
Sometime today. I know, Mr. Kemper. We'll make that train. We'll get to Yonkers. You'll marry Ermengarde. Just leave everything to me. For when my little pinky wrinkles, young the maiden gets the giggles, then I make my knuckles active. My, he says she's so attractive. Then I move my index, and they both begin to fidget. Then I clench my palm. The preacher reads a psalm when I put my hand in there.
How am I supposed to think with all this whining in my ear?
I can't help it, Uncle. I love Ambrose Kemper.
And I say you're too young to be in love with anyone.
I am not too young. I'm 17, and in another year I'll be an old maid.
Well, I forbid it. Dare to be an old maid, Ermengarde, and I'll cut you off without assent. Now, stop crying in front of the store.
I can't help it. I'm unhappy.
We'll go weep a while in New York, where it won't be noticed. Now go upstairs and pack your trunk. And don't get your tears on the lock. I just had it oiled. Cornelius! Barnaby!
You stamped Mr. Vandergelder?
I did. I'm going to New York this afternoon to march in the 14th Street Association's parade. And when I get back, you're gonna have a mistress.
But I'm too young, Mr. Vandergelder.
Not yours, mine.
Oh.
I mean, I'm getting married again. And in honor of that occasion, Cornelius, I've decided to promote you to chief clerk.
But
What am I now, Mr. Vandegelder?
An impertinent fool, that's what you are. And I'm promoting you from impertinent fool to chief clerk. Any other questions?
Yes.
What?
Does Chief Clerk get one evening off a week?
So that's how you thank me for the promotion, is it? No, you'll man the store as usual. Now get back to work. And don't forget to put the lid on the sheep dip. Evenings off, marrying artists, foolishness. 99% of the people in this world are fools. And the rest of us are in ever greater danger of contamination. Yes, I too was once young, which was foolish, and got married, which was foolish, and was poor, which was more foolish than anything else. And then my wife died, which was foolish of her, and I grew older, which was sensible of me, and grew rich, friendless, and mean, which in Yonkers is about as far as one can go. Now, you might be asking yourselves, why such a sensible man as myself would be doing anything as foolish as getting married again? Well, you see, the answer is simple, my friends. This house without a woman would be an empty shell, and awfully dirty, too. It takes a woman all powdered in pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and soft resting fingers for dumping the ashes. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. The frail young maiden who's constantly there for washing and bluing and shoeing the mare. She's a joy, a treasure, for practically speaking. To whom do you turn when the plumbing is leaking? Oh yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. And so she'll work until infinity. 3 cheers for femininity.
Rah, rah, rah! Rah, rah, rah! F-E-M-I-T-Y!
F-E-M-I-T-Y! Get out of here! Learn to spell! And in the winter she'll shovel the ice and lovingly set out the traps for the mice. She's a joy, a treasure, for practically speaking. To whom do you turn when the plumbing is leaking?
To that dainty woman, that fragile woman, that sweetheart, that mistress, that wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman,
A husky woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Again! The fools, get back to work. God.
Congratulations, 1,000 congratulations, Mr. Vandegelder.
Congratulations for what?
Oh, all of New York is buzzing with the news. You've practically proposed to Miss Irene Malloy. The streets are lined with eligible young ladies, prostrate with grief. All my congratulations and sympathy.
Sympathy? What?
Did I say that? Oh no, a slip of the tongue, that's all. I'm delighted by the happy news. After all, she wasn't easy to unload. And by that I mean... Well, you know what people said, but I, for one, never believed the rumors. No, I didn't.
Rumors? What rumors?
Oh, nothing to get upset about, Mr. Vandergelder. According to all known reports, her first husband passed quite naturally. It's just that he went so sudden. A few spoonfuls of that special chowder she gave him and poof! Oh, but no, there's no truth in it. Could have happened to anyone. Just one word of advice. Keep away from the chowder.
Miss Levi, are you suggesting...
Oh, I mean to suggest nothing, Mr. Vandergelder. Just a little advice between friends. Eat out. By the way, she's ordered her wedding dress. Beautiful. You should see it. Black! Oh. Well, as I said before, all my congratulations, and may you rest in... may guardian angels watch over you both. Particularly at dinner time.
Miss Levi, you introduced me to her, and I plan on seeing her this afternoon as planned.
Oh, very well. Then there's nothing for me to do but go back to New York and tell the other girl, the heiress, not to wait.
What was that?
Nothing. A word. Heiress.
Particulars, Miss Levi. I demand particulars. A name?
Her name, Money. Ernestina Money.
What a lovely, lovely name.
Oh, picture, if you will. Hair as shiny as a newly minted dime.
Ooh.
Eyes as big and round as silver dollars. Skin as soft and mossy as an old greenback.
I can feel her now.
Age 19, weight 102, waist 47.
Waist 47.
That's with the money belt, Mr.
Ooh.
Vandergelder. Now, I can arrange for you to meet this Ernestina this very afternoon.
No, I have to take my niece, Ermengarde, up to New York until she forgets a certain Ambrose Skimmer.
I could do that for you, Mr. Vandergelder. I know just how to handle these things.
And then I have to march in the 14th Street Association's parade.
What a coincidence. Guess who's been chosen to ride the main float? The spirit of 14th Street, Miss Money. Her mother was a cash, you know.
All right, I'll meet this Miss Money, but only after I see Mrs. Malloy, as planned.
Very well, what races you make me run. I'll meet you on the bench in front of Miss Malloy's hat shop at 2:30 as usual.
Oh, one more thing, Dolly. What if I meet this Miss Money and don't really like Mrs. Malloy neither?
Well, then I happen to have one more name on my list. A name I know as well as, but my own, but that'll come up all by itself in good time, don't you worry about that. But wait until you see Ernestina, Horace. A vision, a dream.
It takes a woman all powdered in pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and soft resting fingers for dumping the ashes.
Yes, it takes a woman. La, da, da, da. Oh, yes, it takes someone. La, da, da, da. You know, Ephraim, I think I'll have that room done over in blue wallpaper. Yes, in blue. Ermengarde, Ambrose, come out here. We've got plans to make.
Chief clerk. I've been promoted from chief clerk to chief clerk. And if I'm good, in another 10 years, I'll be promoted to chief clerk again. 33 years old, and I still don't get an evening off. When am I going to begin to live, Barnaby?
You can live on the holidays, Cornelius.
Do you remember last Christmas when the canned tomatoes went bad and we spent all afternoon cleaning them up? Do you call that living?
No.
Barnaby, you and I are going to New York.
You mean close the store?
Uh-huh.
Cornelius, we can't.
We'll have to. Some more canned tomatoes are going to go bad.
Holy cabooses, how do you know?
I'm gonna light a candle under them. That's how I know. The smell will be so bad that we won't be able to have customers in here for 24 hours. Barnaby, you and I are going to New York. We're gonna live. We're gonna be in danger. We're gonna spend our money. We're gonna have a good meal. We might even get arrested.
Holy cabooses!
And one more thing, Barnaby. We're not going back to Yonkers until we've kissed a girl.
Cornelius, you can't do that. You don't know any girls.
Well, I'm 33. I've got to begin sometime.
I'm only 17, Cornelius. It isn't so urgent for me.
Come on, Barnaby. Elevated trains, the lights of Broadway, the stuffed whale at the Barnum's Museum.
A stuffed whale.
A stuffed whale. What do you say?
Yes, Cornelius, yes!
Now, the first thing to do is make you financially independent. I know. I'll find you a job. Can you dance?
I'm an artist, Miss Levi. I paint.
Well, then, my card.
Miss Dolly Levi, painters taught how to dance.
Now, there's a man, Rudolph Reisenweber, at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant on 14th Street. I'll give you a note to take to him, and we'll see if we can't have you both entered in the poker contest tonight. The prize is a week's engagement and a gold cup.
No
The
fiance.
cups we won, Ephraim and me.
No fiance mine is going to set foot in today. And I don't mind saying that I'm surprised we have acquaintances in a place like that.
Well, not acquaintances, Mr. Kemper. Friends. Dear friends from days gone by. My husband, Ephraim Levi, believed in life. And anywhere you could find it. Cafes, ballrooms, even theaters. I remember every Saturday night like clockwork. Down the stairs of the Harmonia Gardens restaurant we came. Ephraim and me.
It's all very well to come down like clockwork, Miss Levi, but you're asking Ermengarde to work there?
It's the only way to show Horace Vandergeld that we mean business. Now, you will go to the Harmonia Gardens restaurant and tell them Mrs. Levi sent you. And incidentally, tell Rudolph that Dolly's coming home, and I'll need a table for two and a chicken for 8 o'clock tonight.
All right, Cornelius. The bottom row looks all right. Now hold the candle closer to the top. Not so close. It looks like they're about to burst. Holy cabooses! You can smell it from up here.
Get dressed, Barnaby. We're going to New York. Out there's a world outside of Yonkers. Way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby. There's a slick town, Barnaby. Out there, full of shine and full of sparkle. Close your eyes and see it glisten, Barnaby. Listen, Barnaby. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get out the brilliantine and dime cigars. We're gonna find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white in a perfume night where the lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's and we'll close the town in a whirl. And we won't come home until we've kissed a girl.
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Straight down the street and have your picture took. Just like a dream, your spirits seem to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you look.
Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes.
Get out your feathers, your patent leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes.
Come on, Barnaby, we're going to New York. Elevated trains, the lights of Broadway.
Holy
The
caboose!
stuffed whale at the Barnum's Museum.
Wow!
Come on!
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. So down the street and have your
Picture good. Just like a dream, your spirits seem to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you love. Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile. It makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your patent leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes. Beneath your bowler brim, the world's a simple song, a lovely lilt that makes you tilt your nose. Get out your slickers, your flannel knickers, your red suspenders and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes.
Irma Guard, stop sniveling. Don't cry on the valises. We haven't missed the train yet, thank the Lord. Lovely, you're improving. Now get all 11 pieces. We're 7 minutes late. All aboard!
All aboard! All aboard! Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Put on your silk cravats and patent shoes.
For I can feel
Adventure in the evening air. To town we'll trot to a smoky spot where the girls are hot as all you.
Put on your high suit hat and grab the
Turned up coat. We'll wear a handmade bracelet button bow. We'll join the Astors and Tony Pastors and miss our positive home. That we won't come home. That we won't come home. That we won't come home until we fall in love.
silk hat and grab the
Turned up coat.
We'll wear a handmade bracelet button We'll join the Astors and Tony Pastors and miss our positive love. That we won't come home.
That we won't come
Oh dear, oh my. Will you look at that? 10 o'clock in the shop, not open yet. It's all because of the impending marriage, I tell you. What marriage? Oh, I thought you knew. Why, the marriage Mrs. Levi is arranging between Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the Yonkers' well-known half-a-millionaire, and my employer and friend, Mrs. Irene Malloy. Although, if you ask me, He'll never take the place of her late husband, Mr. Peter Malloy. May he rest in peace. Wherever he is, I'm not sure. He was a caution, you know. Oh, and it's all too much, what with late husbands and new marriages on top of everything else. Miss Mortimer returning this half the third time. Same old story, she wants more cherries and feathers. Cherries and feathers to catch a bow, I suppose. Although, if you ask me, she would do much better with a nice heavy veil. I told her, ribbons down our back is what we'll be wearing this summer if we want to catch a gentleman's eye. But she'd have none of it. Cherries and feathers she wants, on today of all days, when that poor dear sweet Mrs. Malloy has enough on her mind. What with what, Minnie? Oh, well, as I was saying, Mrs. Malloy, I could just bite out my tongue for the things that I've said and things that I'm going to say. But as long as I've gone this far, I might as well go all the way. Mrs. Malloy, why?
Oh, say it, Minnie. Why have I decided to marry Horace Vandergelder?
Mrs. Malloy, I didn't ask you that. I would rather die on the rack than ask you such a personal question. But as long as you did bring it up.
I'm marrying Horace Vandergelder for one reason and one reason only, Minnie. And that's to get out of this millinery business.
I hate that. Mrs. Malloy!
And I can no longer stand being suspected of being a wicked woman with nothing to show for it.
Oh, Mrs. Malloy.
Oh, don't protest, Minnie. All millionaires are suspected of being wicked women. That's why I can't go into the theaters or the balls or the parties. That's all the proof they need. Take my word for it, Minnie. Either I marry Horace Vandergelder or I break out of here like a fire engine. Oh, not Miss Mortimer again.
Miss Mortimer, I'll take care of it.
No, Minnie. Leave that one to me. You can make another hat for Miss Mortimer. I'll wear this one for myself.
Mrs. Malloy, you can't. You're a widow, and that hat, well, it's provocative, that's what.
Is it, Minnie? Who knows who's going to walk into the shop today? And provocative may be just what I want to be.
Mrs. Malloy!
I'll be wearing ribbons down my back this summer, blue and green and streaming in the air, low sky. So if someone special comes my way this summer, he might notice me passing by, and so I'll try to make it easier to find me in the stillness of July, because a breeze might stir a rainbow behind me that might happen to catch a gentleman's eye. He might smile and take me by the hand this summer, making me recall lovely love can be. And so I will proudly wear ribbons down my back, shining in my hair, so he might notice me. And so I will proudly wear
wild horses couldn't make me ask this next question I'm going to ask you, but I'm going to ask you anyhow. Do you love Horace Vandergelder?
No. Oh, Peter Malloy, God rest him, was my first share of love. And I'm not saying I was shortchanged. Once is enough for a woman as long as it was true love, and it was that. Minnie, there's two men staring into the shop.
Men?
I do believe they mean to come in here.
Men in the shop? Mrs. Malloy, what shall we do?
We flirt with them, of course. I'll give you the short one.
Mrs. Malloy, and you with all that talk about
Love enough I've had, Minnie. It's a bit of adventure I could do for now. We'll get them all heated up, then drop them cold. It'll be good practice for the married life. All right, Minnie, we'll go back into the workroom. I know some ways we can perk up our appearances. Besides, a bit of a wait will only make them nervous and easier for us to...
If you say vamp, I'll scream.
Vamp! And so I'll try to make it easier to find me in the stillness of July, because a breeze might stir a rainbow up behind me that might happen to catch a gentleman's eye. Oh, we'll get an adventure out of this yet, Minnie!
We'll get an adventure out of this yet. All day long we walk around New York and nothing happens, and then we come to the quietest street in the city and...
Vandergelder.
Is he still out there? Go look.
He's just sitting out there on that bench. Are you sure it's an adventure?
You don't have to ask, Barnaby. When you're in one, you'll know it all right. Now quick, how much money do you have left?
40 cents for the train back, 30 cents for dinner, and 20 cents for the whale. 90 cents. Not much, Cornelius. Why?
When those women come out, we're going to have to pretend we're customers. That's it. We're going to pretend to be so rich that we won't have to buy anything. We're just two men about town looking for hats for ladies. Good evening, miss. Here, Cornelius Hackle.
Here, Barnaby Tucker.
My pleasure, gentlemen. Now what can I do for you?
Well, you see, we're ladies, and we were looking for a Malloy to
We're
hat
hats,
with,
you see, and we're here to buy some ladies, and...
We want a hat. For a lady, of course, and everyone said to come to Miss Malloy because she's so pretty. I mean, her hats are so pretty.
And so reasonable, Cornelius, as reasonable as $100 will leave us enough to see the whale.
You've got to pay him no mind, ma'am. He's come all the way from Yonkers, and he's all excited. Now, why don't you keep an eye on that window, Barnaby, and maybe you'll see it pass by.
Is it big and black with little red eyes?
Yes?
It's right out there on that bench.
I'm sorry, but did you say Yonkers, Mr. Hackle?
Yes, ma'am, Yonkers, and you'll excuse me for saying, but Yonkers is a lovely town, and I'm sure you would love to visit, and by that, I mean Mr. Malloy would love to come visit.
Oh, I'm a widow, Mr. Hackle.
You hear that, Barnaby? She's a widow. I mean, I'm so sorry to hear that. I would say that he would have loved Yonkers, especially in that hat. Not him, of course, I mean you. May he rest in peace. You're Catholic, aren't you? Of course, if you're not, don't worry about it, I can change. Miss Malloy, if you should ever happen to have a Sunday free, maybe you can come visit Yonkers and I can show it to you from top to bottom.
Oh, well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Hackle, I might be there sooner than you think.
Really?
You see, I have a friend who lives in Yonkers.
A friend?
You might know him, although it's usually silly to ask in cases like that. Mr. Vandergelder.
Horace Vandergelder?
Of
Wait.
Vandergelder's hay and feed?
Why, yes, do you know him?
No, nope, we don't know him.
Well, he's a substantial man and well-liked, they tell me.
We've heard that he's a good man, but there's one fault about him, and that's he's as hard as nails.
What if your
Cornelius.
friend would like this one right here?
Cornelius, I think...
Oh,
Look out! Look out!
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
You have to help us, Miss Malloy.
Mr. Tucker, Mr. Hackle, get out of here this instant! What are you... Mr. Tucker!
Or as it is as can be, Mrs. Malloy.
Stop it!
Miss Malloy.
Mr. Vandergelder. Gelder.
Do you know where Miss Levi is? She was supposed to meet me on that bench 10 minutes ago. Now, when I make an appointment, I expect people to be on time, so you can just tell her to come looking for me. Oh, I got you something. Chocolate-covered peanuts. Unshelled. The expensive kind. Did I just see you talking to two men?
Mr. Van Gelder, what would men be doing in a ladies' hat shop? Now, let's go into my workroom. I am so anxious for you
I
to
saw
see
it last week.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so you did, Mr. Van Gelder. What's new in the hay and feed business? I hear you have 3 friends, all hard as nails.
What on earth are you talking about?
Yonkers, I hear it's a very wonderful city.
Who's been talking to you about Yonkers, might I ask?
Nobody, a friend.
A friend?
You see, he,
He?
a customer, Mr. Van Gelder. He was in here buying hats for ladies. You might know him, although it's usually silly to ask in cases like that, isn't it? Okay, all right. It's a Mr. Hackle.
Hackle? Did you just say Hackle?
Why, yes, do you know him?
Yes, I know him. He's my chief clerk. I demand an explanation for this, Mrs. Malloy.
And I intend to give it to you. Why shouldn't she know Cornelius Hackle? Everybody in New York knows Cornelius Hackle. He's here at the Opera House and all the fashionable homes. Why, he's at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant 3 times a week.
Impossible. He only has $146.35. I keep it in my own personal.
Mr. Van Gelder, you're killing me. He's one of the Hackles. They built the canal.
What canal?
The Panama.
Who?
Yes.
It ain't the same man.
Who took the horses out of Jenny Lynn's carriage and pulled her through the streets? Cornelius Hackle. Who dressed up as a waiter at the hotel and dropped an oyster down Miss Astor's? Well, I can't say, but it was good. He's the playboy of New York. Now, I just tonight, I can see you're as taken with him as everybody.
Dolly, I insist. I've only met the man one time.
Of course.
Minnie, hold your tongue.
There's a man in there!
Now, if there's a man in this,
No, Mr. Van Gelder, you can't. It's too dangerous.
too dangerous. Any man that hides in a woman's counter is no threat to me.
No man, indeed. I can see you'd make short work of any man. I mean, just look at those muscles rippling back and forth beneath your coat. Back and forth. Ripple, 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 ripple.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Stand aside,
Oh,
Miss Lee.
stand indeed, Mr. Van Gelder, and that's exactly what the courts are going to want to know when you're accused of entering that closet, counter, without a search warrant. What do we stand for if it isn't the law of this great land? I know where I stand. I stand for motherhood, America, and the house lunch for orphans. Take your hat, serve, and sing off the flag is passing. On the Gettysburg, beneath that great triumphal march, in the that is traveling through the graves of a rapid march.
Oh, has this not affected you, sir? I came here at 14 years of age from a land that oppressed my people, and I'm just repeating what was said by a great and patriotic American.
Moses!
I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hat, sir. Betsy Ross's flag is passing. Do you see it on the bridge at Washington? Meet that great triumphal arch. If you hear him singing Dixie and the sugar cane, stand up and march, march, march. I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hat, sir. Betsy Ross's flag is passing. Do you see him on the hill at Gettysburg? Yes, meet that great triumphal arch. You see Rosie's trampling
Mrs. Malloy!
All right, Mr. Vendigelder, there is a man in the cupboard.
I knew it!
And underneath the table.
What the devil?
But there also happens to be a very simple explanation for all of this. But for the present, good afternoon.
Oh, good Lord, the room is simply crawling with men. I'll never get over it. I take it I'll be seeing you later this afternoon.
You most certainly will, Miss Levi. And a certain Miss Money at the head of the parade. Good day, Mrs. Malloy. Disgusting. Ugh.
Miss Malloy, I can explain everything.
I do not want explanations, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker. You can do me the pleasure of leaving my shop immediately.
Well, if you ask me, calling an officer's letting them off much too easy. No, the law court is the place for that. I've been adding up the offenses these two have committed since they came in here, and let me tell you, you've got grounds for at least 2 writs of commissment and a guard.
Is that really necessary, Dolly?
I'm afraid that's the way things are done in the law court these days. Dinner first, garnishi afterwards.
Well, if you insist, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, you can escort myself and Miss Fay out to dinner.
Oh, great. I know of a lovely place down by the railroad station.
No. If the Harmonia Gardens is good enough for you and your fashionable friends, it's good enough for us. I hear they have a lovely orchestra there.
We couldn't go there, Miss Malloy. It's not the money or anything like that.
It's the whale!
It's the whale. No, it's not the whale, Barnaby. It's the dancing. Yes, they have dancing in places like that, even contests. And, well, it could take us weeks, months, even years to... Dolly Levi, 33-year-old chief clerk's taught how to dance.
Oh, very simple. You put one arm here and one arm here.
It's no use, Miss Levi. I've got no sense of rhythm.
No sense of rhythm is one of the primary requirements for the Gallagher and Levi method of teaching. Just give me 5 minutes of your time, Mr. Hackle, and I'll have you dancing in the streets. We'll start with lesson 7, the waltz kick turn. Right foot touch, left foot touch, under back around top, right through around uncurl, and... Wonderful. I always think of the women who will find heaven in your arms. Now let's go back to lesson 1. Put your hand on her waist and stand. With her right in your left hand. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Look! I'm dancing! Well, I was.
Of course you were, Mr. Hackle.
Don't you think my dancing has a polish and a flair?
Where I think I is athletic.
Well, my heart is about to burst. My head is about to pop. And now that I'm dancing, who cares if I ever stop? Look, everyone, I, Cornelius Hackle, sport and dancing.
Your next Mr. Tucker. Glide and step and glide.
And everyone stand aside.
Look, he's dancing.
I might join the chorus of the Castle Garden show.
For gosh sakes, keep breathing.
Or my heart is about to burst. My head is about to pop. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop?
When there's someone you hardly know and wish you were closer to, remember that he can be near to you while you're dancing. Though you've only just said hello, he's suddenly someone who can make all your daydreams appear to you while you're dancing. Make the music leave a spell, whirl away your worry. Things look almost twice as well when they're slightly blurry. As around and around you go, your spirits will hit the top. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop?
Well, well, look who's here. Miss Levi. How are you, Miss Levi?
Oh, how are you, Mrs. Rose?
Oh, the same. Pains in my back, aches in my sides, and stabs in my liver. I'm fine. My daughter Fanny got married, you know.
Did she?
A year ago, last September. It's been such a long time since you lived here, Miss Levi. Such a long time.
Ephraim? Let me go, Ephraim! It's been long enough. Why, every night for all these years, I'd put out the cat, I'd lock the door, I'd make myself a little rum toddy, and before I went to bed, I said a prayer, thanking God that I was independent, that nobody else's life was mixed up with mine. And then one night, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible. A perfectly good oak leaf, but without color and without life. And suddenly I realized that I was like that oak leaf. For years I hadn't shed one tear, nor had I been filled with the wonderful hope that something or another might turn out good. And so I decided to rejoin the human race, Ephraim, and I want you to give me away. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get in step while there's still time left. Before the parade passes by.
Dolly, Cornelius is taking us all to the 14th Street Parade. Come with us, Dolly.
Why, Irene, you're crying.
The world is full of wonderful
I will, Irene. I will. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna go and taste Saturday's high life. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get some life back into my life. I'm ready to move out in front. I've had enough of just passing by life with the rest of them, with the best of them. I can hold my head up high, for I've got a goal again. I've got to drive again. I'm gonna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes by. Look at that crowd up ahead. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. Look at that crowd up ahead. Pardon me if my old spirit is showing. All of those lights over there seem to be telling me where I'm going. When the whistle blows and the cymbals crash, sparklers light the sky. I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by.
Passes by. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. Parade passes by. If my old spirit showing, those lights over there, telling me where I'm going. The whistle blows, the cymbals crash, the sparklers light the
She's everything you said and more. I'm coming, Miss Money. Don't you move. Miss Money? Miss Levi. What's the meaning of this?
Oh, nothing to get upset about a last-minute substitution, Mr. Van Gelder. Miss Money had an urgent business appointment at the Mint, but she said she'll meet you at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant at 8 o'clock tonight.
Harmonia Gardens? That's the most expensive restaurant in town.
And well, it should be. What food! And the fastest waiters in New York. Now, I'll be a little late, but Miss Money will meet you out in front at 8 o'clock. She'll be wearing a sweet little green dress with white frills and humming an old-fashioned tune. Sweet Rosie O'Grady. You couldn't miss her if you tried.
All right, I'll go. Only because I paid for an introduction and I want to get my money's worth. Anyway, Dolly, one more thing. From here on out, you're hereby discharged as my marriage broker. From here on out, you're just a woman, like anyone else.
Ephraim, he's as good as mine. I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by.
Oh, Mr. Hackle, we've just loved looking at the lights of 14th Street for the past 4 hours. But we better call a hacker. We won't get to the Harmonia Gardens on time. Oh, here's one. You. Oh,
No, we couldn't do that, Miss Malloy. It's not the money or anything. It's just that really elegant people never use hacks.
Hacks is out.
They all go by streetcar. J.P. Vanderbilt, Diamond Jim Morgan.
oh, then by all means, a streetcar.
Imagine Just think, I've been elegant all my life and I never even knew it.
Of course, if you really want to be elegant,
We do.
you walk.
Yes, New York. It's really us, Barnaby and Cornelius.
All the guests of Mr. Hackle are feeling great and look spectacular.
What a knack there is to that, acting like a born aristocrat. We've got elegance if you ain't got elegance. You can never ever carry it off. All who are well-bred agree Mindy Fay
Has pedigree.
Exercise your wildest wings tonight. We are out with diamond gems tonight. Baby, misleading us.
Silver spoons were made for feeding us. We've got elegance if you ain't got elegance. You can never ever carry it off. Middle class, don't speak of a savoir faire. We reek of it, some were born with rags and patches, but we use dollar bills for matches and
Vanderbilt, kowtows to us.
JP Morgan scrapes and bows to us. We've got elegance if you ain't got elegance.
Have you noticed when I hold my cup, the saucer never moves?
And the way I keep my pinky up intuitively proves
That we've got elegance, we've got built-in elegance, and with elegance, we'll carry it on.
Oh, look at them counting their money again, Minnie. Isn't that just like the rich? Well, gentlemen, aren't you going to escort us in?
Of course we are, Barnaby. Miss Malloy, I was wondering
Yes, Mr. Hackle.
if, as we go into the restaurant, may I
Yes, Mr. Hackle.
put my arm around your waist?
Yes, Mr. Hackle. But I might as well warn you. A corset is a corset.
You heard Mrs. Levi. This is the only way we can show your arms that we mean business. Now, can you make a little faster? You're throwing me off step. Faster. That's it.
Sweet Rosie O'Grady,
Oh, boy.
my sweet little rose.
Und it is mine order as head waiter of the Harmonia Gardens and your supreme commander that tonight of all nights our usual lightning service will be twice as lightning as ever, or else! I trust you are finding this table satisfactory, sir. The private dining room cost a bit more, but therefore the best view of the entertainment.
$1.45, Cornelius. That's all that's left.
Are you sure? Count it again.
Prepare yourself for a big night, Minnie. We're out with two of New York's best-known sports.
I did make a mistake, Cornelius. It's only $1.35. I'll go count it once more.
No, we can't afford it.
I'm gonna order everything on the menu! Waiter!
I've told you this before, sir. You will have to move. This table is reserved for Mrs. Levi and party.
And who do you think I am? Only it's Vandergelders and party. She's in my party, I ain't in hers.
Mr. Vandergelder, of course. But Mrs. Levi didn't mention anything about you bringing your
Personal physician. That's enough rouge, doctor.
Yes, but Mrs. Levi only ordered chicken for 2.
Chicken! Chickens are dear.
Un pâté maison, soup du jour, un pomme soufflé.
Why didn't you tell me this place was oriental? Get us 2 bowls of rice and get out of here. So, Miss Money, I hear you keep a reasonable sum at your belt?
Yeah, $2, only it's in my garter.
About our reputations, Cornelius. But Minnie and I don't care who sees us tonight. Have you decided what you're going to order?
Oh, I couldn't have anything at these prices. I really couldn't.
Great grindstones, what a sensible girl. Waiter, bring us 4 glasses of beer, a loaf of yesterday's bread, and some cheese.
Yesterday's bread. Cornelius, I can see how you keep New York in stitches half the time. Have you ever tried pheasant?
Pheasant?
Say, why the tablecloth? You ashamed of something?
No, I felt a slight chill, that's all.
Why didn't you say so? Here, I'll loan you this. Now, let's order something to hold us until the rice comes. Waiter! Would you bring a roast suckling pig with chestnut and oyster stuffing, cheese fondue, and some lady fingers? Now, what will you have? What are you doing after the show?
It is so sweet of you to worry about our digestion, Cornelius. But I'm sure the pheasants are fresh. Waiter, we'll take 4, please, and a nice red wine.
Wait a minute, no wine.
No wine?
Champagne.
Champagne!
Champagne?
It's once in a lifetime, Barnaby. Champagne and Neapolitan ice cream and hothouse peaches. And Barnaby, give the band leader a nickel and tell him to play 2 a Wild Rose. We want music while we dine.
Say, this is a cafe, isn't it?
let's dance.
We Vandergelders do not dance, Miss Money. We're Presbyterians.
Fine, I'll dance myself. Here's $2. Give it to the band leader and tell him to play something refined. I'm gonna do the hoochie coochie.
No.
All right, Cornelius, I'll send for the band leader, but promise you won't order anything else.
You stay here, Miss Money. I'll go tell him to play a nice waltz. Hey, can you, I'd really appreciate it if you would take this. Hey, give this to the band. Could you stop? Oh, thank you. Now, could you please give this to the band leader? What the devil? Hey, you. Could you give this
Here's
to
a
the
nickel
band
for
leader?
the
Tell
band
him to
leader.
play a nice waltz.
Would you tell him to play up?
Hey,
And 2 more pheasants, please.
Cornelius!
my purse. Hey,
My wallet!
my purse.
Hey, you, that's...
Miss Money, get off the chair.
See, this is my wallet. I know it's mine because there's only $1, 3 pennies, 5 nickels, and... Cornelius! Cornelius! Never mind 2 pheasants, 3, 4 pheasants for the house! And never mind if I don't get to see the whale, I'll buy one of my own!
Sir! 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 What's this? Shouting? How many times?
I told you not to shout, boy. This is the harmonium.
Sir, she's here.
What? Are you sure, boy?
Yes, sir. Like you said, sir. 8 o'clock on the nose. Up pulls a carriage, and out steps a tall lady with brown hair and the brightest handbag that I've ever seen.
Oh, Miss Levi, she's back.
Rudolph, is it true? I heard someone laughing outside the kitchen window and it sounded like...
It is. It's Dolly. She's back. Fritz, tell the band she just stepped out of a carriage.
Rudolph, it's true. No.
It's true, yeah. She just stepped out of a white and gold carriage, pulled by 6 black horses with scarlet plumes.
Like Rudolph, it's like a dog again.
Ah! Dolly.
Rudy! She's here!
To be back home where I belong. You're looking swell, Danny, I can tell. Manny, you're still growing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I feel the room swaying for the band's playing one of my old favorite songs from way back when. So bridge that gap, fellas, find me an empty lap, fellas, Dolly, you'll never go away again.
Dolly, well, hello. Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I hear the roof swaying for the bass, playing one of my old favorite songs from way back when. So
Here's my hat, fellas, I'm staying where I'm at. Fellas, Dolly, you'll never go away again. I went away from the lights of 14th Street and into my personal haze. But now that I'm back in the lights of 14th Street, tomorrow will be brighter than the good old days.
those good old days. Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly.
Glad to see you, Hank. Let's thank my lucky star.
Your lucky star.
You're looking great. Stanley, lose some weight. Stanley, Dolly's overjoyed and overwhelmed and overpowered.
I hear the eyes tinkle, see the lights, and you still get glances from us handsome men.
So, wow, fellas, look at the old girl now. Fellas, Dolly will never go away again.
Dolly, well, hello, Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still glowing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. The eyes tinkle, see the lights twinkle, and you still get glances from us handsome men. So
Golly gee, fellas,
hey, yeah.
I'm real vacant view, fellas.
Wow, Dolly, you'll never go away
again.
eyes tinkle, see the lights twinkle, and you still get glances from us handsome men. So Dolly, you'll never go away. Dolly, you'll never go away.
Excuse me, Dolly! Dolly Gallagher, what are you doing in that get-up? And a half an hour late, I demand an explanation for that.
Ernestina!
Exactly!
Ernestina, whom I trusted.
She wanted to do the hoochie-coochie.
Well, she always was artistic. Rudolph, have our table moved down front. There's someone in the dance competition I particularly want you to see. let's not say another word about it. I'm as surprised as you are. I couldn't eat a thing. What have you ordered?
What have you ordered? Chicken. Now, about that Ernestina girl, I want to...
Did you say chicken? Oh, I don't think I could face a chicken. Not a chicken! Not after today, not after what's happened!
Good, then cancel the chicken.
And bring a turkey.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing, just getting acquainted with my surroundings.
That's the problem with you, Dolly. Always sticking your nose in other people's business, always getting your fingers in other people's affairs. Anyone that married you would be as nervous as a cat.
What? What's that you're saying?
I said anyone that married you would be as nervous as a cat.
Now stop right there! Horace Vandergelder, you get that idea out of your head right this minute. I'm surprised you would even suggest such an idea. Understand once and for all, I have no intention of marrying you.
I didn't mean that.
Well, I should hope not. I'm not some Irene Malloy whose head can be turned by a few chocolate-covered peanuts on shells. No, you go your way, and I'll go mine. I'm surprised you'd even mention such a thing.
Miss Levi, you misunderstand
Well, I
me.
should hope not. But if I had any intention of marrying again, it would be to a much more pleasure-loving man than you. But let's not say another word about it. Here's the waiters with our food.
Oh, good.
I'll serve Mr. Vandergelder Rudolph. Oh. Here's some white meat. Oh. And some dumplings lighter than air they are. And some giblets very tender and very good for you. Now, start right in on the wine. It'll make you feel better at once. But since you did bring the matter up, there's one more thing that I ought to say.
I don't want to hear it.
One more thing I ought to say before we forget all about it. You see, it's true I'm a woman who likes to know what's going on, likes to manage things, but even I wouldn't want to manage something as out of control as your household. No, you'll have to do that yourself, God
It
helping
is
you.
not out of control.
Oh, very well, we won't say another word about it. Except this. At your age, Horace, you really should enjoy hearing the honest truth.
My age! You're always talking about my age.
Well, I don't know what that is. But I do know that in Yonkers with bad food and bad temper, you'll double it in 6 months. Have some beets, Horace. They're good.
I don't like beets.
Oh, that's good. That's good, yes.
I don't like beets.
No, as I was saying, you go your way, and I'll go mine.
Can you stop saying that?
No. Here's some more beets. They're very good. Yes.
I hate...
Yes. The pity of it is you could be a perfectly charming, witty, amiable man if you wanted to be.
I do not want to be charming.
Oh, but you are. Just look at you now. You can't hide it. Now sit down, Horace, and let's talk about something else. But before we do, there's one more thing I ought to say.
I don't want to hear it. You're wasting your time, Miss Levi. I am not going to ask you to marry me.
Well, I suppose you want me to ask you then. I'm sorry, Horace. I'm turning you down.
How can you turn me down for something I haven't even asked for?
Oh, it's no use arguing. I've made up your mind. Here, let me cut your wings for you.
I'm going back to the hotel. I have a headache.
Oh, no, you can't go now. The competition's about to begin.
Waiter! Here's the money for food. My purse. This isn't my purse. This has $1, 4 pennies, and a button. My purse. I've lost my purse. Feathers?
It's possible. I can't imagine you without your purse.
It's Vandergelder's. We better get out of here.
What am I supposed to do? Stop eating that. I can't afford it.
Oh, look, Horace, it's the latest thing, a polka. Oh, Rudolph, have our table moved right down there so Mr. Vandergelder can better observe their graceful movements.
Can I get a refill?
Cornelius, I simply must have a dance.
But Vandergelder's right there.
We will go, but we will dance our way out.
Hey, that man! That dancer!
Oh, he's wonderful. wonderful, isn't he? With talent like that, he's sure to win the gold cup.
Cornelius Hackle!
Mr. Vandegilder!
Barnaby Tucker!
Mr. Vandegiller!
Ermengarde! Dolly!
Mr. Vandegilder, I can explain everything.
I don't want to hear it. You're fired. Dolly, this is all you're doing. What do you want to do?
wanted ribbons.
Get over here, Hackle. Hey, get your hands off of me. I have more money than you have days in your life. Give me this.
Get off of me!
All right, you're all under arrest. Press them all hard.
All I wanted was ribbons. Ribbons down my back.
What did we do wrong?
That's all
I demand a free meal.
Ribbons.
Oh my God, I've never been in jail.
Ribbons. That's all I wanted from the beginning. I wanted ribbons and you took my chocolate. My chocolate. My chocolate. My chocolate. My chocolate.
Oh God!
If you wouldn't have gotten those peanuts.
Welcome to
Those
jail.
peanuts. I just wanted peanuts. Peanuts.
Quiet! That's better. Now, you've all been charged with disturbing the peace, inciting to riot, and assault and battery. Is there anyone here to speak on your behalf?
No.
I say,
Oh, great.
is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? Miss Dolly Levi, counselor at law.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
Oh, thank God.
No, why no? What are you doing?
Wait.
Oh, no. There's no need to call witnesses. Not when I see upon that bench a brow that gleams with honor, every hair follicle upon his head glistening with fair play, and a nose. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to take a look at that nose. A nose that shines in the night like a flaming beacon of justice. A living symbol of the motto of this great nation. E probocus unum. Your Honor, I ask for freedom for all my clients and a verdict of guilty for the only real culprit. Mr. Horace Vandegiller of Yonkers, New York.
Dolly!
The one man responsible for these grievous charges of destruction of private property,
A curtain torn, a waiter bruised, and my gold cup bent.
cruelty to a poor, unfortunate minor.
I didn't know so.
Would you mind repeating that louder, dear?
Miss Levi, if it please the court, I have something to say.
Oh, I was just about to call on you, Mr. Hacker. You go right ahead.
Dare you testify against me and you'll be fired.
You've already done that, Mr. Vandegilder.
I'll do it again.
You've done it again, too. But no matter how many times you fire me, I'd still have to say what I have to say. Now, I don't know much about disturbing the peace or inciting to riot, but what I do know is that something happened today. Something that never would have happened had I obeyed your orders and stayed in Yonkers, New York. Your Honor, I'm talking about none other than love.
What? One evening off in 33 years. And you fall in love?
No,
Ah,
an hour. No, you know what? Less than that. What's shorter than a minute?
A second.
Less than that.
A moment.
That's it. I'll go slowly so you can get it all down. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved a whole life long. Isn't the world full of wonderful things? There I sat and cooped up in Yonkers for years and years, and all the while wonderful people like Miss Malloy were walking around. I don't know if you can see from where you're sitting, for example, the way her eye and cheek and forehead come together. Can you? I tell you, a fine woman is the greatest work of God on earth. You can talk all you like about the pyramids or Niagara Falls, but they aren't in it at all. Of course, I've seen women before, but today I talked to one equal to equal, and they're so different from men. And so mysterious, too. I bet you could know a woman for 100 years and never know whether she really liked you or not. Today I've lost so many things. My job, my future, things that would normally be important to a person, but I don't care. I could be a ditch digger for the rest of my life, and even still I'd be a ditch digger who once had a wonderful day.
I missed a few words back there, Mr. Heckle, right after it only.
Takes a moment, but my arms fell sure and strong. It only takes a moment.
He held me for an instant, but his arms felt safe and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved a whole life long.
And that is all that love's about.
And we'll recall when time runs out
That it only took a moment to be loved a whole life long.
Oh,
Dismissed, dismissed. You're
Good.
all dismissed.
I've had enough of this.
Except for you, Mr. Horace Vandergelder of Yonkers, New York.
Of course.
You're all dismissed. You're free to go, and bless you, my children. Now go. Go! You can see the prisoner now, Miss Levi.
Well, Horace, there's your life. Without niece, without clerks, without a bride, and without your purse. I guess there's only one thing left to say.
I don't want to hear it. I'm never going to ask you to marry me. Not in a million years. Not if you were the last woman on earth. I will never ask you to marry me.
Oh, Horace, that wasn't it at all.
Oh.
All I wanted to say was
What?
goodbye.
Wait 1 second.
Goodbye.
Now just hold on.
No, Horace. I failed. And when a woman fails, there's nothing she can say.
Wait.
But
Why?
goodbye. 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 don't try to stop me, Horace, please. Wave your little hand and whisper so long, dearie, you ain't gonna see me anymore. But when you discover that your life is dreary, don't you come a knocking at my door, for I'll be all dolled up and singing that song that says, you dog, I told you so. So wave your little hand and whisper so long, dearie, dearie, should have said so long ago, because you treated me so rotten and rough. I've had enough of feeling low. So wave your little hand and whisper so long, dearie, dearie, should have said so long ago. Can hear that choo-choo calling me on to a fancy new address. Yes, I can hear that choo-choo calling me on board the Happiness Express. I'm gonna learn to dance and drink and smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna as far away from Yonkers as a girl can get. And on those cold winter nights, Horace, you can snuggle up to your cash register. It's a little lumpy, but it rings. Don't come a knocking, I'll be all dolled up and singing a song that says, you dog, I told you so. So Horace, you will find your life a sad old story when you see a Dolly shuffle off to glory. Oh, I should have said so long ago.
And I'll never marry you, Dolly. Not if you were the last woman on earth. You go your way and I'll go mine. Oh. Dolly, 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 Dolly.
You stamped, Mr. Van de Gelder?
So come crawling back, have you?
No, I came to get my back salary, $146.35.
Oh.
You see, I've decided to go into business for myself, and, well, since the only business I know is hay and feed, I figured I'd open up my own store.
And Cornelius has found the perfect location right across the street from you.
So you think you can compete with the Vandergelders, do you? Just you try it! So another one's come crawling back. What do you want?
My back salary for the past 9 months, $6.45.
You can't do this to me. I'll take it to the courts. I'll hire a lawyer.
Why, Horace Vandergelder, as I live and breathe, if you don't look stunning in that outfit. So few men of your age have the courage to wear a bow tie. Now, I know exactly what you're going to say. You weren't satisfied with Ernestina. Well, I found you another girl, the ideal wife. But don't let me interrupt you. You were doing something. Oh, what were you doing?
We were getting Cornelius's money, Dolly, $146.
And 35 cents.
Plus $6.45 of mine.
And the money my mama left
ask me. $52.48.
38.
48.
Fine! You all came for money? It's upstairs in the safe. Let's go. Come on.
You're an ignorant
No,
fool.
it's
40.
God.
You
I
don't
don't
understand
want
your
cents.
money, but I
Okay,
can
I
use
understand.
some.
Get your money, man.
48.
Money, 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 money. Mr. Van de Gelder's money. It's like the sun we walk under. It can kill or it can cure. Van de Gelder never tires of saying how 90% of the people in this world are fools. And in a way, he's right. Himself, Cornelius, Irene, myself, we're all fools. And we're all in danger of destroying the world in our folly. But the surest way to keep us out of harm is to give us those 4 or 5 little pleasures that are our God-given right in this world. And that takes a little money. The difference between a little money and no money is enormous. It can shatter the world. And the difference between an enormous amount of money and a little money is very slight. And that can shatter the world too. My late husband, Ephraim Levi, never tired of saying that money, pardon the expression, is a bit like manure. It isn't worth a thing unless you spread it around, encouraging young things to grow. Well, that is the opinion of the second Mrs. Van de Gelder. Which reminds me, Ephraim, I'm ready for that sign.
It's the front room. Go upstairs. Upstairs. Hey, fool, go.
As I was saying, I've found you the ideal wife.
Stop right there, Dolly. I don't want no ideal wife. If I wanted one, I'd go and find her myself. And I have. It's you. Damn it.
Horace.
I know. I've been a fool with those other women. But I can change.
Oh, now stop right there. You know as well as I do that you're the first citizen of Yonkers. And as such, your wife would have to be a somebody. Tell me, Horace, am I a somebody?
You are a wonderful woman.
You're partial. No, it wouldn't be enough for you to shower your wife with money and jewels to insist that she be benefactress of half the town. By the way, it's bad business letting Cornelius go into business across the street. Better take him back and make him your partner.
Partner?
And Barnaby can have Cornelius's old job.
Hold on 1 second.
That way we'll all be together to dance at Ermengarde's wedding.
Oh, stop right there. There will be no dancing. I don't even know how to dance. It would take months, years, I'll dance.
Horace, I never thought I'd hear you say such a thing.
The front room! Go! That idiot!
Horace, what is going on in there?
I've decided to do the front room in blue.
Horace.
I know. He's starting up a new business and he needs a good start. I always thought money was a bit, pardon the expression, like manure.
Thank you, Ephraim.
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. I never knew, Dolly. Without you, Dolly, life would be flat and more than that.
Here's my hat, Horace, I'm staying where I'm at. Horace, Dolly will never go away.
Beautiful woman. Again. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, we can tell. Dolly, you're still growing, you're still growing, you're still growing strong. One's arms you're in, hold on to her tight.
We'll drag you down to your shore. Get up your feathers, your classroom, your beads and buckles and bells. For the summer one day in the Sunday Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. Dolly,